Now the final section has been removed finally from the water, but other cleanup work is still yet to be done. Our Sam Bauman has been following this story and is in Glynn County where the wreck was. Sam, what is the feeling like there today?
Well, Mike, the Deputy Incident Commander of the Coast Guard, Donald Raby, explained the feeling to me simply as happy. Yeah, he says despite what may have seemed like a long process for those of us kind of watching from a distance, for the people actually working on this wreck, they were spending 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for nearly 2 years straight just to get to this moment. So saying happy might be understating it at least just a little bit. Now, earlier today, members of the Coast Guard, Georgia DNR, salvage crews, and more came together to mark this historic occasion, standing in front of that final piece of the Golden Ray that was removed from the St. Simons Sound just yesterday. Now, when you look at the sheer size of just one piece of it, well, it really puts in perspective the amount of work that went into safely removing it. Work many had never seen before, and even with this piece now out, it's work that isn't quite finished yet.
This was a unique experience, and being the most historic wreck removal in U.S. history. I've worked on some smaller wrecks and I've worked on some subsea oil removal, but just the capacity, the amount of engineering that went into this to do it safely and do it in an expeditious manner was like nothing I've ever seen before. So.
We're still not done. They still have to, like they said, remove the EPB, the cars, and the debris from the inside. And teams will be walking the beaches for months to ensure that the beaches are clean here. So it's a big project.
As you heard there from the Deputy Incident Commander, yeah, the wreck is now out, but some of that equipment used to get it out, it's going to be sticking around at least a little while longer as they still work to clear up some of the cars and debris that had fallen off in the cleanup process.
Well, Sam, we also know that the National Transportation Safety Board has gotten involved with the investigation into what caused the ship to overturn in the first place. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, that's exactly right, Mike. The board did, go through a years-long investigation. According to that report, the chief officer simply had the wrong calculations. Now, we do want to take a look at the report so you can see the exact terms that do come from that. They say, quote, the NTSB determined that the probable cause of the capsizing of the Golden Ray was the chief officer's error entering ballast quantities into the stability calculation program. According to the agency, that wrong calculation made the vessel less stable and prevented crews from righting it as they made a sharp turn while leaving the port of Brunswick. Now, the report also said the Golden Ray's operator contributed to that crash just because of a lack of some of those procedures in their safety measures, specifically the procedures that were used to verify stability. Now, we're going to be back here live at 5 o'clock as well. I've talked to some of the people out here about what this means to them to see the Golden Ray kind of out of their sight line here. They are certainly excited. We'll have that coming up for you on the news at 5. Until then, reporting live in St. Simons, Sam Bauman, WTOC News.